Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome to our first NHL 17 goalie tips video. Now this is just a tips video for the beta, so bear with me, it's going to be very basic. So let's start with just the setup. This year precision movement as default is the default setting, so you don't need to change this, but this is a must for competitive goalies. You do not want to be using those T-pushes. Controls, I use alternate, which is like the last gen controls where butterflies the left trigger L2 and hug post is right trigger or R2. This is pure comfort. You can use the new ones if you'd like. I prefer the old ones. It does not affect the way you play. It's just a comfort thing. Next, the camera. There's a new fixed camera this year. They gave you a higher view of the ice. The camera moves less and the whole ice surface and players on it are visible while still being zoomed in. I suggest you guys give this a try and let me know what you think. The other two options I suggest are high, which is the default camera from last year, and overhead. High follows the puck closely, but you lose sight of the whole ice and people on it, so you can lose track of the players and you lose some ability to read the play. And on overhead, you can see the ice as a skater would, allowing you to read plays better, but you lose your angles easier, which is important to think about this year because goalies can be sniped. Positioning. Now, this is my basic advice for you. Stay more centered than you think. You don't have to come out past the edge of your crease to challenge the shooter. The most you're going to have to do this year is maybe to the top edge of the crease there when the guy's in the slot. So let's start in the slot. When the puck's in the high slot, you should be in the middle of your crease and near the top of it. When the puck is at the points, I suggest you stay square to the shooter and still be around the top corners of your crease. Next, when the puck is on the half boards, coming down towards the corner, I suggest you just tuck yourself in right next to the post while standing up. This is so that you can easily move left and right for a cross crease, because to save cross creases you need to have a little bit less depth, and honestly chances are no one's going to shoot from the half boards, but if they do, you still have the ability to make the save and move into the shot if you have to. Now when the puck is in the corner or behind the net, you're going to want to be in your butterfly and holding hug post. This year, it's a lot easier to move around in your butterfly while in the post than last year. You have more control. I'd say you have even more control than standing up. One point to remember is the further away the puck carrier is from the net, the less you have to move to cover his shot angle. It's very important in this game to stay patient and only make necessary movements when you have to. Next, you should use the butterfly when you are committed to a shot or the puck is very in tight on your goalie. If you sit down your butterfly too long, you're going to get beat badly and it limits your ability to move left and right to follow the puck. The only time I am 100% in the butterfly is when the puck goes behind the net. Now, one thing to note, in the beta this year, there is something coded in that after a split save, your goalie will stay down on his butt. To stand up and get out of this, all you have to do is let go of butterfly. It's not working the way the developers anticipated, and it's happening a lot more than they intended to in the beta. It's supposed to be fixed for the full game. This next tip is new to NHL 17 due to improved post hugging. Get used to squeezing butterfly and hug the post at the same time in 90% of situations. You can use this to pull yourself onto the post when you need to seal it off. You can cancel your butterfly slide animation immediately just with the left stick if you go down in the wrong direction or you need to change directions quickly. And it's much quicker than the default butterfly precision movement. I will even use this on cross creases if the shot is coming from a low angle. Post hugging and post play has received a significant improvement. It feels way better. This year your goalie actually hooks his toe on the post while in butterfly and automatically goes into reverse VH when the puck is behind the net. Hold R2 or right trigger and left or right on the left stick to hug the post. If you're using the new controls, it's L1 or left bumper to hug the post. I highly suggest this year you only hug the post while in butterfly. This means that you will need to make sure you butterfly slide into the post rather than hugging it standing up first. If you hug it standing up first and then drop in the butterfly, you'll be in the VH position, and it's very difficult to control yourself while coming off the post, and the animation is a little slow. So make sure you're just in butterfly first and then hugging the post. To come off the post, all you have to do is let go of the hug post button and move off with the left stick, or even perform slides or dives if necessary. This year, you do not need to complete your animation while going from post to post. So if you want to change directions or cancel a butterfly slide while in the middle of switching posts, you can. This makes saving wraparounds much easier. A second option when going to post is using the right stick. If the puck is behind the goal line, you can flick the right stick back and forth and you'll go post to post. However, the puck comes out in front of the goal line, it's going to be a regular butterfly slide, so you need to be careful when you're using that. Lastly, Desperation Saves. These can be performed pressing square on PS4 or X on Xbox in the left stick. Left and right will perform dives, while down performs a spread eagle save, and up performs a diving poke check. I suggest you only use these when you're way out of position. I categorize the right stick butterfly slides with these as well. They're such an aggressive movement and they take a little bit of time to complete that they should be only used sparingly. So on rebounds where you know you're going to face a shot immediately, or when you're way out of your crease. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe for way more in-depth tutorials on how to play goalie. This is the #1 place to find goalie tips, so make sure you're subscribed. I really appreciate it, and I look forward to helping you guys play goalie this year in NHL 17. Thanks for watching.